going, everybody? Levin and Dak Chaos. It is time to unbox something brand spanking new. Pegs have been a little bit dry, but we do have the newest Silver Series from Hot Wheels right here. 2025 Silver Series, the Toyota Trucks Series. This is all Toyota Trucks. Kicking it off with number 1 of 5. There is your assortment code. And then your deets in the back. Should you want the deets, there you go. Deets. 5 models in the set. So we'll go ahead and start with our 2010 Toyota Tundra. And it just says Toyota in the back of the card right there. Card looks pretty good, by the way, too. Tundra looks pretty nice. There is our 2010 Tundra. Does use the newer off-road Silver Series wheel that debuted sometime last year, I believe, in big scale, big size. Looks pretty good. Says Hot Wheels on there. It is in solid black. This Tundra is pretty nice. I don't collect this particular casting, but this actually is a really nice version. Headlights look very nice. There's a Toyota symbol printed on the grille, which is part of the base, which is all chrome and plastic, unfortunately. But it does have some pretty good deets on the back. It says Toyota Tundra in, of course, appropriate font. The tail lights are kind of done with the side pass, but you can see them perfectly from the back, so it looks nice. Very disappointing that it's a plastic base, but other than that, it's a pretty nice set. Pretty nice addition to the set, I should say. So we'll put our Tundra up there, kicking it off with that one. All right, next one up in the set, of course, is number 2 of 5. There is your Toyota Tacoma 20 Toyota Tacoma in green. This one sports a brand spanking new off-road wheel that we have not seen in the Silver Series just yet. The card art looks pretty good. So we'll get this guy out of here, take a look at the brand spanking new wheel. It is a 6-spoke kind of swirl, kind of star swirl looking wheel. Looks really good. It's actually a very good looking wheel. This Tundra looks very nice. Has full prints on the side. Prints look pretty decent. Headlight prints on there. Of course, your Toyota details there in the grille. Headlights look very good. They look very realistic. Not cartoonish like they sometimes do. The new off-road wheel is pretty big, as you can see. Pretty big and wide. But I think it looks okay. I think it looks okay for this particular casting. Not a great casting of the Tacoma by far. It does say Hot Wheels right there on the quarter panel of the bed. And then, of course, it says Tacoma in the back. It says 4x4. Taillights done up pretty good. No prints on the top. The black scoop section there is actually part of the interior. And then this one also has a plastic base, which is very unfortunate. So we are 2 for 2 on the plastic base, but I really do like this new wheel. I think that new wheel looks really good. And I think that new wheel can be pretty useful moving forward for some pretty good off-road stuff. All right, number 3 of 5. Moving on to the next one, Toyota Land Cruiser with the bed on the back. The truck version of the Land Cruiser looks pretty good. This one also sports that same wheel, but full chrome, so you get a little bit better details on how it looks. This one is especially nice. I really like this one. This one might be one of my favorites of the set, or might even be my favorite of the set. Again, the wheel is a bit big. It's a little bit big for this particular casting, but I think it looks pretty good. See how wide it is in the front. It's a very wide wheel. I think they should have made it just a little bit skinnier. Full prints on the front. Says Toyota. Headlights are done up. Turn signals looks good. A little bit of extra print on the hood. Print on the top as well with the white roof on there. Same details on the other side. And then, of course, just a little Hot Wheels logo on the back corner, because Hot Wheels always got to throw their own logo in there. There is the prints on the back. And, of course, it says 4x4. Taillights are very good. Little tiny taillights on there. But the Toyota is the moneymaker shot. This one also has a plastic base, which is very unfortunate. All of them have had plastic bases so far. This is supposed to be the Silver Series, which when Silver Series first came out, it was not common to see something with a plastic base. Now all Silver Series seem to be only plastic bases. All right, moving on to number 4 of 5. This might be my favorite one of the entire mix. We have ourselves another Land Cruiser here. It is the Series 80 Land Cruiser. This one is really cool. Really cool. All racing deco. Really like this casting. Definitely one of my favorites. Toyota castings that Hot Wheels does. It's big. It's beefy. It looks great. All the details on there. There's no print for the bumper area because that's part of the interior, which is unfortunate. But it does say Toyota behind that on the actual grille. And then there is your deets on the side, of course, using that newer off-road wheel. It's a little bit smaller than the one that the Tundra had. And, of course, it's black on the center, which looks good. Sparkle, rigid. This is 1989 on the number, which I think is actually what year this might be, the 80s Land Cruiser. That might be why that number's on there. Tail lights look good. And then, of course, this one is modeled up with a, I think that's a 1552 wheel or 1550 or whatever that license wheel was that Hot Wheels has. That's what the spare tire is molded as. Of course, it doesn't have that on there. There's no other prints on the back, which is unfortunate, but at least the tail lights are there. And then there is your deets on this side. This one, again, plastic base. So everything has had a plastic base so far. Very, very disappointing. A little bit of print on the top there. It says rigid, and of course the 3 colors. I really, really dig that one. That one looks fantastic. So I'll throw that guy up there. And then the very last one in the mix, number 5 of 5. This is your Toyota off-road truck. And it's kind of like the Baja truck. Not a very good casting, not a very good addition to this mix, but, you know, it is what it is. And look at that. This one actually does have a metal base. So metal body, metal base. So this one is all die-cast, which is okay. I feel like it wasn't the best choice, but at least we do get one that's all metal. This does have that same new off-road wheel, which looks especially good on this particular truck. It's almost like that wheel was like meant for this truck. Looks really, really good. Details on the side, BF Goodrich, says TRD. Hot Wheels on there, K&N. The gray color is looking really, really nice. I like the prints for the headlights. It says rigid inside there as well. A little bit of print on the top. You got yourself your TRD, number 25, BF Goodrich. Maybe it's number 25 because it's a 2025 set, maybe. And then there's no taillights or anything on there. I think they could have put just a little bit of red right there on the edges. Even though it doesn't have taillights on the trophy truck per se, but I think they could have done that. And then, of course, this was back when this casting was new. That was a pretty common wheel. Of course, the interior is molded with that one, which is unfortunate. So, metal body, metal base on that one. Not too shabby. Probably not the best one, but there you go. That is your 2025 Silver Series Toyota truck set. It's a pretty good set. It's a pretty good set. Actually, even though this is not a good casting, the set's actually really nice. Really good details on all of them. The new off-road wheel looks fantastic. I like that spiral wheel. Decos are really nice. Really nice to see the Tundra in a super clean stock deco. That looks really nice. Everything else is very, very just top-notch. It looks good. Definitely my favorite right here, followed closely by the other Land Cruiser. And then, of course, the Tundra, and then the Taco, and this guy is dead last. So drop a comment. Let me know what your favorite is. Let me know if you're going to pick that set up. Walmart exclusive here in the U.S., but outside the U.S., you can probably get it all over the place. But drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about that. We're going to roll out as usual. We got more stuff coming. It's Level M Diecast. Peace!